Hi everyone, I'm just coming in from filming a Bulava video and I just wanted to do a little bit of an intro. So we've created these about a year and a half ago and I've really fallen in love with the feel of the Bulava. It's an end-loaded club made of concrete and wood. The current model does not have a wrap and we actually added a pommel to the current model. So it will have a pommel, but it will not have a wrap. So I thought I would come in and just film a quick warm-up. So when you're ready to get started, let's get started. We're going to clasp those fingers together. We're just going to rotate in both directions. The location I was filming in was very noisy, so I'm going to do a voiceover for that part. So I'm just reshooting the intro here. Next, we're going to put the hands together. We're just going to rotate around, pressing it together all the way through this range of motion. Really working the wrist here. But we're going to warm up with 2 Bulava, and then we're going to get right into single Bulava skills at the end of this video. Okay, open shut. Really work those fingertips and knuckles. And then we're just going to warm up the shoulders a bit. So just incorporate big full circles here. Cross one over and then cross the other. Nice and easy. Nice, let's switch directions. Really reach and make a full, beautiful circle there. Nice. We're going to bring the hands out to the side. We're going to rotate one palm up and one down. So we're going to really rotate that shoulder forward, twist and extend. Palm up, palm down. Really rotating those hands here. Let's see if you can see. Palm up and palm down. Working the scapula here. Bring those hands together, lace those fingers, squeeze the glutes, pelvic tilt, push the hands away, and open the chest. Push the hands away, and open the chest. Good, one more. Push the hands away, and open the chest. And the head, we're just going to look up, chin to chest. Extend, chin to chest. Nice. Now we're going to look behind us. And finally, we're just going to shrug those shoulders up, back, down, and around. Little fan action going on there. Sorry about that. And other way. So I hope you enjoy the video coming up, and please DM with any questions. See you soon. So the first thing I want to talk about is the grip. So knowing that your Bulava has a pommel, you're going to grip the ring finger next to the pommel, and the pinky will just rest right over the pommel there. And then you'll fall into this nice hammer grip, we call it. In this rack position where the elbow is next to the ribs, you're at 90 degrees. Elbow under the shoulder, wrist in line with the elbow here. Nice strong wrist there. So from the front and just in front of the shoulder here, not in front of the face. Okay, secondly, we're going to talk about the saber grip. Now, with the heavier Bulava, it's hard to do in slow-mo because of the end load here. But I just want to talk a little bit about the change in grip. So here's a nice firm grip in this hammer. When you go to saber, you'll feel a little bit of a relaxation in this index finger here. This is called saber grip. So when you go to cast, you're going to fall into a saber grip here, just like that. Now with the saber grip, you want to make sure that you have a nice straight line from the elbow all the way through the end of the Bulava. Try to avoid this bending of the wrist here. So again, nice strong wrist and just supporting the Bulava there. So hammer and saber. Hammer and saber. So go ahead and practice that and just catch the end with your hand here. So hammer and saber. Okay? And then the last thing I wanted to talk about before we get into the workout video is slight rotation of the upper torso. You want to keep your hips square. They may move a little bit, but mostly they'll stay square to the front here. Your shoulders are going to do a slight rotation in the direction that you're casting. So slight rotation of the shoulder here, just like that, for that forward cast in the video. And then when you go to do a back circle, you're going to bring that Bulava to about 45 degrees from the body. So here we're symmetrical with the body at 90 degrees. And then before we do the back circle, we're going to come to about 45 degrees. Okay? See you soon outside. We're going to start with the Bulavas just a few inches in front of us. Step forward with one foot, and we're going to do a back swing into the rack position. Elbows here are at 90 degrees. Nice strong wrist. And from here we're going to do a forward cast into a hinge and just swing. Nice straight arms all the way through the end of the Bulava here. So hinge and swing. Cast, hinge, and extend. Just getting a feel for the weight here. Next, we're going to cast and hinge into the rack position. So cast away, hinge, land in the rack. These are wonderful for a nice warm-up. From here, we're going to get into some single Bulava skills with progressions to the mill. Make sure that other Bulava is out of your way. Step forward, back swing into the rack position. Again, 90 degrees with the elbows. Hinge and swing. I like to keep that free hand on the hip or on the upper chest there. Here we're going into some alternating swings. Hand transfer. Just getting the feel of the Bulava. Go ahead and set that down. Let's shake out those hands a bit. Roll the wrists. Quick shake. First part of the mill, we're going to get into this full front circle. Again, rack position 90 degrees. The first movement is going to be a rotation of the upper torso, and then just pendulum across the front. We're going to keep that Bulava close to the body. We go from hammer, saber, and back to rack. So that is the front circle. Let's try on the other side. So we're casting away and landing in the rack. This is part one of the mill. Okay, set it down for a second here. Quick shake. Now let's get into part 2 of the mill. This is going to be the back circle. So nice rack position, 90 degrees with that elbow. Here is where we turn to 45 degrees from the body. So slight rotation from the side, rotate to 45, away from the body, 45 degrees. So rack, 45, and then we're going to come to the back. Scratch your back and land in the rack. That elbow drives across the nose, east and west, as it comes through the front. Drive and rack. Scratch your back and rack. Other side. Let's take a look at this from the back here. 45 degrees, scratch your back, drive the elbow, land in the rack. A nice circle of the elbow here. Drive the elbow across the nose. And let's try on the other side. 45 degrees, scratch your back, land in the rack. Again, slight rotation of the torso. Next step is to put the front circle and the back circle together to form the mill. So here we are in the rack. Rotate, cast, rack, scratch your back, cast. And then try to feel the momentum bringing you around. Cast and back circle. Drive that elbow. From the back, rotate and cast, scratch your back, drive the elbow. Moving from hammer to saber grip. Let's try the other side. Cast, scratch your back. Drive that elbow right there. Feel the momentum. Thank you for watching. Please DM with any questions.